What's going on, everybody? Rachel West here with Rick Stroud, Joey Knight, and Matt Baker. Guys, we got the whole crew here today. We're going to have a little bit of fun. I know there's a million and one mock drafts out there in the world right now, but we're going to do one of our own here. So we're going to just do the first 15 picks of the first round. And Rick, looks like you're up first. You get the first pick of the draft. I think the first couple picks we all pretty much know what's going to go down there. But nonetheless, let's get straight to it. Rick, with the first pick of the 2021 draft, acting as the Jaguars, who are you taking?
Well, I mean, I'm going to take Trevor Lawrence. So is Jacksonville. So is Urban Meyer. This has not been a well-kept secret, and it shouldn't be, right? Generational quarterback. He's not going to take Justin Fields, his own guy from Ohio State. But I do think that this is the pick, no doubt about it. And he's going to be a great player.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of debate there. So we're just going to skip on right down to pick number 2. Joey, as the Jets, who are you taking in the slot number 2 here?
Well, this has become almost as much of a certainty as Trevor Lawrence to the Jaguars. The Jets are taking Zach Wilson, quarterback from BYU, who had truly a breakout season as a senior. He's 6'2". He has tremendous ability to extend plays. He can throw. He can make all the throws, as Steve Spurrier used to say. This is another foregone conclusion, and the Jets' pursuit of Joe Namath's heir stretches well into its 5th decade.
And I think we're just going to keep on rolling, probably with another quarterback here. At pick number 3 for the 49ers, Rick, who do you got?
Well, this is where the draft gets interesting because there's been a lot of debate. You know, the 49ers have looked at the top 3 quarterbacks in this draft at least, but they're going to stick with Alabama's Mac Jones. That's been the guy that Kyle Shanahan wants. They did take a look at Justin Fields and everybody else, but, you know, at the end of the day, quick twitch guy, good enough arm, can run that offense. That's what they want. They're going to get Mac Jones from Alabama.
Yeah, definitely a quarterback-heavy draft we got here. We'll keep on rolling to pick number 4 for the Falcons, Joey. Who's up
We're
next?
going away from quarterback. We're going with tight end Kyle Pitts from the University of Florida. I believe Matt said in one of his recent stories it is a generational tight end. It makes too much sense for Atlanta. They're going to unload Julio Jones, the wide receiver, at some point later this summer for salary cap reasons. The Falcons are in salary cap prison. They need another playmaker to replace Julio Jones. This guy is a physical force of nature and a freak of nature. Makes too much sense.
Yeah, I think everyone's interested to see how Kyle Pitts does in his NFL career, since his college career was certainly one for the record books, one to remember. And I don't just say that as a Florida alum. I think generally, like, people all feel the same, even FSU fans, maybe. To round out the top 5 here, though, Rick, who do you got the Bengals taking?
Well, the Bengals could go a lot of ways here. And I mean, they got Joe Burrow. They need to protect him, but, you know, his former wide receiver Jamar Chase is there as well. But they're going to go with Penei Sewell, the offensive tackle from Oregon. This is a guy they need to keep Joe Burrow upright. So going offensive line, doing the smart thing for the Bengals right here with Penei Sewell.
You know, Rick, a couple of years ago when the Bucs were picking some Jameis fella number 1 overall, we did like a roundtable thing with the TV stations, and I quoted the great football philosopher Sandra Bullock, saying the first thing you do after you buy the house is you get the insurance policy, right? So that's what the pick there would be doing for the Bengals, because they need a lot of help, but they do need somebody to help keep Joe Burrow upright. Kyle Pitts, we talked to, you mentioned that, Rachel. I do think he is a generational talent. I think he is an absolute freak. I think he is as close to can't miss as you're going to find in the draft. But, Trevor Lawrence at 1 is obvious. He is unbelievable. Probably the best quarterback prospect, certainly, and since Andrew Luck, maybe since Peyton Manning. The thing that surprises me in this, not really a surprise, but if I were GM, I would have taken Justin Fields 3rd. I think he's got a lot higher ceiling, but we'll probably get to that in a couple minutes.